and more good mornings. December 3rd, it's 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Norris, what time is it over there, bro?
It's 11 a.m. Eastern
11
Standard.
a.m. on the
Yeah.
east side.
Mm-hmm.
Ray, what time is it over there where you at?
It's 10 a.m. over here, my brother.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like near New Orleans, I always thought it would be on East Coast time. That always kind of confuses me because y'all like
me too.
you guys are a little bit further than Ohio to me. Am I not? Am I tripping?
Nah, you tripping. You don't know. Stay over in the West, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you,
stay over there in the West.
You guys are more east to me than Ohio is to me in some ways. Yeah, huh? Because, bro, Ohio is so close to everything, bro. Like you guys are close to are you not? Because like Louisville, like when I talk to D-Lo,
the Midwest. It is called the Midwest.
D-Lo,
but like, yo,
D-Lo
you
can literally go across. Like literally, it takes him 10 minutes to go from Louisville to Ohio. I didn't know that it was that close.
But do you know how far Louisville and Kentucky is from Louisiana, though?
Yeah.
like.
Hit that soundboard. That wake up. Hit that wake up.
Yeah, wake up, please.
Here we go. But all right, guys, you guys ready? Everybody good?
Yes.
Hit it.
Welcome to Swish Coaches Live. We are back with another episode, and you know what time it is? It's time for y'all to get up, and if you're on the West Coast, you gotta
get up.
It is time. Get up. 8 a.m. is early, but you know the early bird gets the worm. Today we got a lot to talk about. I'ma drop the bomb, but let's get into who we have on here. At first, starting at point guard, his name is Ray Mack. He gets to the cheese. We call it a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Ray McCallum, NBA player, is in the building.
Hey, appreciate that. That's a good intro, Jay.
That was really good. That was really good.
Starting at the combo, we got Norris Cole, known for the flat top. He don't have the flat top, but when it comes to getting championships, he's at the top. Let's get to it. Norris Cole, two-time NBA champion.
The champ is here.
Started. You want the small forward or you want the guard? I just wanted to ask you. I don't want to put power forward and you start going crazy. Hold on. Which one you want?
You can do small forward.
All right, that's small forward. We got Ash, straight from Cal Berkeley. Went from the north, now she back to the south, but she ain't dirty. She ain't from the south. Let's get to it, Ashton. Get it. Ashton hates somebody. We got to work on Ashton. We got to work on
I like that, the dirty south. I like that. You say
what we got for the big dog?
Dirty.
What we got for the big
dog? You know, we doing the normal. And Jordan Richard. You know, I'm the coach. I'm the one that folds their arms up like.
Oh Lord.
You're the coach on 2K. I'm the coach right now.
You're a big man. You're a big man.
Come on, man.
A lot to talk about today. Oh my God. This is what I had last night. At midnight, I had that. Ashton, you had the topics up, right? Correct?
I do.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. All right. So go ahead, Ashton. You can lead us to the first one.
Man, I know Jordan woke up like, huh?
I'm being honest. I got the message. 12? Like it was like midnight over here.
Yeah.
At the time.
It was a lot going on.
Go ahead.
A lot going on. So if you guys haven't known, Chris Paul and the Clippers part ways. Chris Paul and the Clippers decided to part ways at around 2:30, 3 a.m. Eastern time. And then Chris Paul posted on his story, just found out I'm being sent home. So Jay was like, oh, shoot, posted it really quick. And then the Clippers released a statement stating, we are parting ways with Chris and he will no longer be with the team. We will work on the next step of his career. Also said Chris is a legendary Clipper who had a historic career. I want to make one thing very clear. No one is blaming Chris for our underperformance. I accept responsibility for the record we have right now. There are a lot of reasons why we've struggled. We're grateful for the impact Chris has made on the franchise. you guys. This is a
Hold on.
lot right now.
Hold on. There's been a lot. There's been a lot more too as well. I'm gonna play this while I put this up because I was definite. That was the music that I was playing earlier today. I am not gonna lie to you. I was very confused. A lot of people across the league were very confused. Talked to a lot of beat writers on the Clippers. We actually cover the Clippers here with Swish. Everyone was shocked because of the timing of it. It was like 2 a.m. like Ashton said on Atlanta. They are currently on an Atlanta trip. So when Chris Paul posted that was like at 2 a.m., him being sent home, which is kind of crazy. But I want to get to this real quick and then we could talk about it. Lou Williams actually kind of spoke this morning about what he had heard from the situation. So we're just going to play the audio from that currently. Let's listen to it, and then we could talk about what's going on.
Yeah, just talking to a few different people over there and just trying to understand what transpired. A few scenarios, and which CP was holding people accountable from players to staff, from coaching staff up to the front office, and from what I understand, there was a situation where he even addressed the team and apologized and said, look, my criticisms are coming from a good place. I want us to be a good team. I want us to get this thing right. And he was just holding guys accountable. Now how some of that talk was taken or interpreted, that's up for the players and the coaching staff that was involved and how they felt about it. And then down the line, there was another scenario where he was critical of front office as well, and I think that was the one that broke the camel's back.
Woo! Very steamy this morning.
Hey.
Chad is already rocking. CL Smooth said it's CP being a leader. He also said, but CP and James Harden, we've seen this story before. Guys, chat, go ahead, you guys. Keep giving your comments. We are going to read them out. This is for you guys. Open dialogue conversation, but go ahead. Norris, Ray, Ashton, let us know your thoughts currently.
Man, you know what the NBA is now. It's the buddy league. It's the buddy pass, And if you step on my buddy's toes, I'm trying to get you out of there, plain and simple, And it's coming across as the old guy being bitter, the bitter old guy. But in reality, he right. CP3, you have to hold people accountable. I don't know what has happened to the world of sports and society where you're an enemy if you tell the truth. It'd be one thing if he was lying, but he was trying to hold the team accountable. I'm sure he wasn't saying it in the nicest of way, but we all grown men, we all play the game, we're all athletes, so you got to take our feelings out of it and see if he's telling the truth or not. If he was telling the truth in his criticism, you got to deal with it and try to get better. But once you start talking to the boss, it's kind of crazy. That's where it could get dicey. Even if you're telling the truth, you got to kind of, you got to talk to the people upstairs in a certain type of way. Even though we don't like that, even though it may not always be fair, when you criticize upstairs, you got to take that, delicately. And I guess that was the last straw. They was cool with him criticizing the players and the coaches, but when he started coming for them up top, they was like, ho, like stay in your place. Kind of how they treated the situation, whether it was fair or not. I'm a CP3 fan. I know he's an ultimate leader, and I know he liked to tell the truth. And he's from the old school, out of eye contact, out of eye confrontation, which is how you solve problems. But I guess the Clippers, they did what the Clippers do. They do what Clippers, a non-championship organization.
What did the Clippers do? I need you to tell me because I'm trying to figure it out. Because
they kicked out their all-time leader in assists and the best player in their franchise history. They let him go. So hey, what can you say?
Dog, look, this is what we got to play now for what's going on, because I feel like now we getting disrespected. Not only do we get the Clippers get the disrespect on the LA, but now we getting disrespect on the East Coast. They over here talking about that's what Clippers do. Go ahead, Ray. What's your thoughts, man?
No, I think Norris said it perfectly. Like, it sounds like he's doing what he's always been as a leader. He's been around the league for, half my lifetime, I feel like,
21 years.
Yeah, this is somebody that We grew up watching, idolizing. He's going to arguably go down as one of the best point guards to ever play the game. I have a ton of respect for him. What I hate to see is, he's a franchise leader in all these categories, and he's probably going to be one of the first players, obviously, in Intuit Dome to get his jersey retired, the whole thing. So I just hate to see it end this way. Obviously them being 5-16, obviously that doesn't help. There's probably some internal things going on with the team, and he's probably not cool with just not playing his last year, but he's thugging it out and trying to, just be that leader for the team. And he felt like there was something maybe he had to speak up and say. Obviously, there's always two sides of every story, so we have to wait and see. But I just look at that bigger picture like, damn, like I wanted to see Chris Paul get to retire where, being in the city and go out smoothly and get the jersey retired. And now you got a guy 40 years old he wants to be at home. His son is in high school. His family, they live right there in LA. It's like, man, now I got to go find a new team and the whole thing. It's just like, I hate seeing the league, and this happened with some of our great legends. Is like they don't get to go out on their own terms. You know what I mean? It's like the team, they letting I got all the power control. A player spoke up, said something, and this is how we're gonna end the whole thing. But I don't know. There's two sides to every story, so I guess we got to wait and see what they come out and say. But to do it at 3 a.m. like that on a road trip, it had to be pretty bad, I would guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Ashton. Go ahead, do your bar.
My thing is they couldn't just keep him on. Like I don't know what the conversation is. Like to Ray's point, we have to wait to hear both sides of every story. But just context clues of like midnight on the West Coast, 3 a.m. on the East Coast. It's probably some type of confrontation. But my thing is, Bro announced his retirement tour. The fans are excited. It was a lot. It's like way more than just kind of, I feel like the team, like the marketing of the franchise. Like I'm just trying to figure out what really happened. And then to me, I just wish that he was able to retire with the team. It was only a couple more months. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why all that happened like last night, which it probably was over a course of time, but I just need a little more insight.
Yeah, and speaking of CO Smooth, you in your bag today, dog. I don't know if you got the rap bars out or what, but you one of a kind. Let me do that. The truth sounds like hate to people who hate the truth. Oh my God, that's a bar. I'll give you that, bro. Oh my goodness. And then he said, silver lining. Maybe they did him a favor so he can get a chance to play and be competitive on a team who has a chance to win. I'm just going to say this.
But do that in the morning, though.
Or don't make it a public thing where it's like coming off like something bad happened. You know what I mean?
That's at 3 a.m.
Right. I agree. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Bro, if he goes to OKC, how bad would that be? Hey, OKC would be full Savage mode. 21 Savage. If they sign Chris Paul, because Shea and him are very close.
Very close.
I see it.
He won't play though.
That's what I was. Yeah.
But still, though, bro, the fact that they got our pick in this year's coming up draft, then they get CP, give him off the farewell tour that he needs. Oh my God, bro, that would be nuts. That's all I'm gonna say, dog.
It would be sick.
That would be sick. But I'm glad, Ashley, you brought that up. As you know, two guys that played in the NBA, I played overseas. I didn't get a chance to play in the league. Fans do matter. Fans don't want to hear none of that. And right now, we are, it's the same situation for the Clips right now. Injuries, they're not reaching the expectation that people have held them accountable to. And now we get rid of Chris Paul, which I felt like was the bright part of the season, that it was his farewell tour.
Bro, they announced bobblehead night, bro. They announced bobblehead night already. I'm like,
they announced bobblehead night, everything. Nobody knew what was going on, bro. I'm shocked. Is that all we got to end this?
I just do you think we'll get? I mean, when do you think we'll get the real story?
When Chris Paul goes on the podcast, I'll do that right now. We'll get the real scoop. And I know
he's definitely gonna tell. He's definitely gonna say what he's
gonna tell really exactly what's going on. You see this podcast, Mike, I got in my hand? He'll have one of them in his hands for sure.
Facts.
I'm going to talk to Bob on that.
I have a
He gonna do this
question.
too. He going to be doing that too, but go ahead, Ash.
I do have a question though. When they say we will work on the next step of his career, what does that mean for real? Like,
That means they're gonna see if he still wants to play. That would mean if he does want to play, they'll work on finding him a destination. And if he doesn't want to play, but he wants to do something else within the organization or do something outside of basketball or whatever, they'll help him in that regard. They're not ending on like bad terms where it's like F you. You know what I mean? They're not ending on them type of terms. Just like, listen, this working relationship can no longer work. But because of what you've done for our franchise, we'll help you in whatever direction you want to go. But as far as playing for the Clippers, that part is over with. That's all they're saying.
And his
So
Because if he say I want to play still, they'll try to help facilitate.
okay.
Whether they have to waive him, whether they have to, whatever they have to do in order to because there's money involved in this. Obviously he's playing for money. It's not like he's there on scholarship. So they have to figure out a way to, help him if he wants to go somewhere else to play and facilitate that.
yeah.
I don't think he's gonna go nowhere else. I think he's gonna go ahead and hang it up. I think he's gonna be.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, he was supposed to be at home for your sons. He planned on being at home a lot. He planned on being at home. That's why he played in LA this last year.
All right. What happens if this happens? Chris Paul tells the team, yo, I want to go to OKC. Do you do it? I can't. Yo, do you do it out of his favor?
Well, I don't think it's that simple.
I was about to say, I don't think it's that simple either.
Oh, yeah, it's not that simple.
He's on a contract. So, like Norris said, you either got to get waived or you're not going to probably trade.
Like amnesty, they still do amnesties now, don't they? Where they can pay you not to be a part of the team and you'll be free.
Yeah, because it's going to be a weird situation because it's like, if you really look at the situation, it's like he's 40 years old. Wherever he's going to go, he's probably not going to really play. So then it's like, okay, but a team would take him on for the vet leadership and that he still can play if needed. So,
Yeah, for sure.
And there's some teams out there that are going to need a guard. So it's like, but then if you're Chris Paul, it's like, all right, well, I wanted to come here to hang it up at home, be where I made my really big mark and where I'm going to get my jersey retired. And my family's here. My kids is in school. My son is junior, senior in high school.
Right.
Like, since, right? So now it's like, now what do I go do? Like, I could see him going to New York, though, with the Knicks. If you really think deeper down to it.
What? Cross country? No way.
But I just think it's only because of a couple reasons. But if y'all can figure that out, well, we ain't got to talk about it. Only one.
Oh, so that boy Ray knows something that we don't know. He might go to the Knicks.
If you know, you know.
Okay, all right.
Something like that. But I don't know. I mean, it's just like, because, I mean, you want to play your last year, you want to play, but then you dealing with all this. You like, bro, it ain't even worth my time dealing with this. But if for him to post on his Instagram story like that at 40, like, I guess I'm going home with the deuces. Like,
At 3 a.m.
Oh, man, like that. He not got to be dealing with that, man. But I don't know. We gonna find out soon, though.
He must have made a direct statement to a upper level exec. He must have like really told them something like he didn't ask. He must have said a direct statement to them, and they didn't like it. He had to. I don't know exactly what it was, but he had to like say something like he stood and said it with his chest, and they didn't rock with it.
Yeah.
Vibe said no farewell tour, but some team needs a vet PG. I could see that. And Lakers take him. Jackie said, so Lakers take him so he can still be in LA. You're on savage mode, I see. And
right.
Then TG said he was pissed, and Pro Vibe said CP3 said some CP3 stuff. Yeah, he definitely said some CP3 stuff in his verbiage. Well, definitely did say some stuff in his verbiage. Last thing, you think if CP tells his son, I'm going to OKC, you think his son is going to have a problem with that?
No.
Nah.
Not at all. Really close. I'm telling you right now.
No, I'm just saying they've been to OKC before though. If they say New York, I think New York would be a problem.
Yeah.
Dad, can I go play high school basketball out there too? I want to be next to Shea.
The reason why I said New York is because the people running the team basically that was his agent. You know what I mean? Leon Rose.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, get in your bag, Ray.
For Jalen Brunson, that's a team that is trying to turn the corner out the East. That's kind of why I thought you kind of be like, all right, I'm going to go with my people, my guys, So I ain't got to deal with none of the BS. I can just wrap my career up how I want to. Big market still, you know what I mean? Like, and he'll have the opportunity. He gonna get to play in the guard and the whole thing, and that's a good team. But that's only my reason why I said that, though.
What would you guys do in this situation?
Man, if I can't go back to OKC, I'm hanging it up.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm 40. He's 41. He's older than LeBron.
I
He's
can't end
41
on the
years
Knicks,
old.
bro.
He's not going. It don't look like he's gonna win no championship unless he goes to OKC. Like he didn't accomplish everything at this point. It's not like he's playing for $50 million a year anymore. It's like I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with the politics. I can't even be myself no more. I'm being who I've always been, but now it's a problem. Like if I'm him, I'm hanging it up. I mean, he done got all the point guard records you can get that he can get. I mean, obviously John Stockton got the only one that has more records probably than he does. Just hang it up, bro. Just hang it up. Because what you don't want to do is go out like bitter. You don't want to go out distasteful. The fans are still rocking with you, but if you go to another place and it don't work out, where it's like you the old bitter guy, it's like you don't want to go out like that. We don't want to see him as fans go out like that. I want to remember the CP3. That's Lob City General. That's hold people accountable. MVP candidate when he was in New Orleans. Like that's the CP3 we want to remember. We don't want to see him remembered as getting played with by a bunch of NBA execs.
Facts. Yep. Nah, real talk. You guys are speaking the facts. Ashton, next topic. Let's get to the next one. They should have waited after the season, TJ. Yeah, I that's what I thought, bro. But
yeah, I was thinking they should wait. I don't know what, but the thing is, to everyone's point, just don't know.
There's some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's definitely some stuff, guys. There's definitely some stuff going on.
Do you think we need to know? Do you think
we don't know? Don't worry, it's gonna come out.
No, don't worry, it's gonna come out real soon, guys.
For sure.
Okay. Hey, this is gonna be a great topic for Norris. Norris is probably already. You smiling? You see the thumbnail, Norris? You see who that is?
I mean, come on, man. I mean, hey, I don't got to say too much. Y'all know what it is.
Guys, see, look, when a man's voice changes, that means how much respect that this guy has for Michael Jordan. By the way, Norris Cole, if you ever see him in the barbershop, please do not argue with this man about Michael Jordan. Golly, we might be in there for 3 hours for a haircut.
Someone's hairline get pushed back.
Norris would not listen to nothing nobody has to say if he's talking about Michael Jordan. Yo, Norris, before we talk about what Michael Jordan just said, let everybody know how many DVDs of Mike that you got at the crib. You probably got VHSs too, by the way. You probably want to make the old school film.
I got the VHSs. I got VHS. I got all of them.
Oh my God.
I got all of them.
As you should know.
Name a few. For the
Michael
culture.
Jordan, Above and Beyond, Michael Jordan Playground, Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me, Michael Jordan The Airtime. You know what I mean? What you want? What you want? What you want? What you want? I mean, what you want? The Unstoppables, Unbeatables.
I ain't even heard of some of these. I ain't even gonna lie. Unstoppables is crazy, bro.
That's nuts.
Yeah, all that. Listen, anybody that want to talk basketball, if you need the documentary or you need anything concerning MJ, I got all your facts, all your stats. They in context too. Everything you want to know.
Hey, we're going into it. Shout out to Davis Bros for the likes on the live. Appreciate you. So Michael Jordan for the love of the game clause. I'm pretty sure you guys heard about that. So MJ talked on NBA on NBC about this unique clause that he had in his contract. So it was a contract stipulation that he had in his contracts that allowed for him to play basketball at any place, anytime, including like pickups, exhibitions, etc., without putting his contract at risk. So it protected his guaranteed salary just in case if something like happened, he gets injured or whatever it may be, playing outside the team. So how do you guys feel about that?
Oh, I had a clip.
Oh, you have the clip? Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I just have the audio real quick, guys, so y'all can hear a little bit of what he said.
That love of the game fuel your career. It was the basis of my career. My love of the game within my contract, which, I'm pretty sure most contracts now, I'm actually positive now, don't have that clause within the contract. Where
you had a clause in your contract.
Love of the game contract, right, that if I was driving with you down the street and I see a basketball game on the side of the road, I can go play in that basketball game. And if I get hurt, my contract is still guaranteed. I love the game so much that I would never let someone take the opportunity for me to play the game away from me. As opposed to now where you don't have it, players probably don't play. Now, they get individual attention with their trainer.
Sure.
You know, ready to go out and shoot 100 shots or 1,000 shots. I found it to my benefit was go play basketball, man. That's what you did. That's what you grew up doing. Larry Bird took a whole summer to work on his left hand. Right?
How to end on that Larry Bird comment. Oh, my God, that was a bar. I ain't even going to stunt to y'all. Hold on, let me get y'all back into a lot to talk about.
Get your notepads out, ladies and gentlemen. Get your notepads out.
We're going to school, Norris.
Tutorials. Yeah, get your notepads out.
Hey, School of Norris Cole at Cleveland State University, Michael Jordan class 101. That boy Norris Cole is teaching it, guys. He's definitely going to be the teacher there. If you want to sign up, it will be online next quarter, guys. Definitely need to attend that. But go ahead. Hold on, before Norris, Ray, I want you kind of to just tell everyone the for the love of the game clause. Me and you talked about it a little bit. The difference between what he's referring to and how it is in the NBA today. Yeah. And we get to you, Norris, about that.
Right. So basically, it's like the way it's structured for the love of the game clause is like what he's saying. He can go play at any open gym, any event, any park run, anything at any time. And if he were to get injured, like his money's still guaranteed. It's not going to affect anything. Like there's a lot of, you can use like the Drew League, for example. Like there's a lot of sanctions now where, and a lot of guys' contracts now, like say the season's done April, May, some guys are, you're in the finals in June. You're not allowed to play in like the Drew League or some of these events, maybe until like July 1st. There's like trigger dates on some of these like organized summer leagues or pro-am leagues that you can play in them at certain times. Or MJ was saying like, bro, I can go play at that whenever. But I think what the issue is, like, there's guys going hoop, you can go play open gym. But I think one of the issues here is like, it's not the players that are at fault here because the teams are holding you accountable to these contracts saying like, hey, if you go and play in this event and you get hurt, then basically we're not going to pay you because you got hurt playing in something that we didn't approve of. And then there's like, we'll dive into it after Norris touches base, but basically there's a couple of different sides here because it's the clause that he had is like, bro, I can go hoop wherever at any time, and if I get injured, I'm good to go. But the way it's structured now for a lot of guys is like, if you go play in this event and you get hurt, we're not gonna pay you. But I'll let Norris dive into it, and then I'll come back and then kind of.
Yeah, so they have, just to go a little bit before I go into the MJ part of it, they have what's called sanction open runs. That if there's sanctioned, so there's certain pro-ams that NBA players can play in that they're okay. If they don't play in sanctioned ones and they get hurt, that's where what Ray's talking about, their contract is now in jeopardy. But to go back to what MJ was saying, his passion for the game wasn't going to allow him to go a whole summer and not play. Like that just, one, he doesn't believe in just training and not playing, which is kind of what we was talking about a couple episodes ago about how trainers need to make sure we're not making our players robotic. Jordan believed in working out and playing, and that's how you got better. And at the end of that, he was talking about Larry Bird. He took a whole summer to work on his left. He was playing a lot. He wasn't just doing drills. He was playing a lot. And so that love for your game clause is for those individuals who are, obsessed with the game, who want to constantly play, who want to constantly get better. And the only way to do that is to play. And so now they have a bunch of, open runs, which are NBA sanctioned, that players can go play at, like Rico Hines, like a Drew League, Miami Pro. There's a few other ones that players can play in around the country where if they do play and they get hurt, they won't get penalized. But it's up to the agents, though, to make sure that they include that in their players' contract, that love for the game clause. And, guys should be thanking MJ because a lot of these rules and a lot of these things that's going on when it comes to branding, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to how contracts are structured is because of what MJ did, back in the 80s.
I'm glad that you spoke about that. CL Smooth, I'm glad that you said this because this was the topic that got brought up to me earlier yesterday. It said, so like when Chet got hurt at the crossover his rookie year with his foot, due to sanction by the league, he was cool.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same
Absolutely.
with Fred VanVleet, you know, he tears his ACL this year. Brandon Knight back in the day, he tore his ACL, like, but it was okay because they were sanctioned. But I think deeper in what MJ is saying is more so like take the part out for the love for the game clause. I think he's trying to hit the point of like guys just want to train now and they don't play. And he's saying like with Larry Bird, myself, like, yeah, we worked on our game. Larry Bird spent X amount of months working on his left hand, but it's okay to do it with the trainer, but for that to translate to the game, I got to go hoop. I got to go do it in a hooping setting. And like a lot of players now, what I think he's saying is like these kids, these guys, they don't play anymore. So like these sanctioned open gyms is like, bro, why we have to have a sanctioned open gym? Like if you're a real hooper, you gonna go play throughout the summer, but you just want to work with your trainer, your skills coach. So I think it's like deeper than just having the for the love game clause in your contract. I think he's more saying like these players today don't really play like they used to play back in that day. And he's referring like, bro, if we driving on the street and I'm in the car and we see some guys hooping at the park and I want to go hoop, like, bro, let's go hoop. But he's looking at it now, it's like guys is down the street hooping and the player be like, nah, I'm gonna go train instead of going to play.
And that's exactly how it is. A lot of guys rather train than hoop. I know a certain guy who's in the league now though, who's kind of cut from that MJ cloth when it comes to he trains, but he prefers to hoop. That's Kevin Durant. He believe in hooping. He find all the open runs he can, and he love to hoop. Even though he work on his game, you know, he do his drills and all that, but he love to hoop and play in the open runs, you know. And so that's one player I know that don't mind getting out there, you know, and he'll play anywhere almost, like anywhere, just to work on his game. And so, you know, like you said, I think that's the
I had
argument.
to. I love that, bro. I can't even let you finish. All right, go ahead.
Nah, for real, because some guys is like, nah, I'm just gonna go train. I'm just gonna go train. And I get it if that's your thing. Like, say, especially if you're a vet and you done already put in years and years of, you know, or you coming from overseas where you know how y'all practicing 2 and 3 times a day. You don't feel like hooping all summer, but like when you're a hooper, you want to hoop. It just, and you're gonna find every reason to hoop, which is what, if you heard the full conversation, he was saying like, man, when you love something, you're gonna find every reason to be around it and do it. And so if you love to hoop, you know, it's a shame that you have to have that in your contract, you know, but it is what it is.
And for the teams, the last thing I'll say, what is kind of crazy and is what's wild for me even to say is the money that they was getting back then compared to now, bro. You got guys making $70 million in one season. You know what I mean? So like a lot of these teams, they like
investment.
Man, we invested $300 million into you, bro, for the next 5 years. Like, we got to protect you. Like, yeah, we want you to play, but we kind of want to control like who's on the court with you. Like maybe you playing against other NBA guys and you're not just back home playing against, you know, this kid from college who's got something to prove. Like they kind of want to, that's the whole reason why the team structured this way is because, I mean, these guys are huge investments right now. They franchises, so they want to protect you in a way. And I think he's saying like maybe players should stand up and say, no, I want to be able to play wherever. But I would say the money that these guys are getting now is crazy, bro. So it's
But
kind of,
I think, Ray, money is crazy is relative because back then the money was crazy.
that's true.
I mean, like we only can live in the times that you living in. Back then,
True. That is,
getting 250,000, like Jordan's first shoe contract, 250,000 was crazy.
yeah, that's true.
Even
That-
though
Yeah,
he
that's true.
sold,
I give you
you know,
that.
they had to redo that real quick because he broke that like first month, like first whatever. But like that was crazy for back then.
yeah,
Having
that's
$1 million a year contract for 25 years, that Magic Johnson contract, 25-year, $25 million contract was crazy for back then. So you only can live in the times that you live in. So I don't think Jordan really cared so much about the money. He cared about, hey man, y'all only love me because I'm a basketball player. So let me play basketball and do what I do. And the brand just evolved from that.
why he's one of one, bro.
That's why I don't take tolerate no disrespect when it
Oh,
comes
here
to
we
the
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey,
That's the Undertaker. Guys, it's the Undertaker. If you ever talk about Jordan and you see Norris Cole come through them doors, you must know it's the Undertaker because he's not playing no games
make sure you
with
know what
no
you're talking about.
Jordan slander at all, guys. None. First, CL Smooth. You just said, and I'll get to you too, Pro Vibes, real quick. You said, so that's why lottery picks barely play in the summer league.
Yeah, but do it make sense though? I want you to be better at basketball, but don't play a lot of basketball. Play less basketball, but I want you to be good at basketball. Dude, that don't even make sense though. That don't.
Yeah, it's
The
crazy.
logic behind that, like we know we can get hurt. We signed up to the possibility of getting hurt. That's what you sign up when anybody who wants to be a professional athlete. This is basically what you sign up for. I have a chance to be hurt. I have a chance to be crippled. I have a chance to break bones and tear ligaments. That come with the territory of being an athlete. That's just come with it. If you playing scared because of that, don't sign up. In organizations, if you scared, that's what you scared of, that a guy gonna break down, don't sign him up. Like this come with the territory of athletics. Like just it is what it is.
Facts. John Jenkins, shout out to John Jenkins, NBA vet, currently doing his thing overseas. He said, ha, ha, ha. Don't get Norris started. He already knows. Everyone knows. If you know around Norris, you know that boy, when it comes to Michael Jordan, his taste, it's expensive taste. Don't trip. But going to Pro Vibes, Real Hooper, ain't too many like KD. Before we get on to the next one, Kevin Durant is probably the only one in this new era that can get the gym like a family reunion. I'm going to drop the bomb on that. I'm dead serious. He the only one that can get your old cousins out. He can get your grandma out. He can get the young boys out. Meaning, if KD's at the gym and they send that text around, hey, Kevin Durant going to be there. The gym going to be popping. I ain't even going to lie. I ain't going to lie to you. He the only one in this era right now, and I've been to every open gym. Every single one. He the only one that could just really get the gym really going. And by that, I'm not taking credit from LeBron. He can do the same, but like Norris said earlier, he's the one that's willing to still play in every open gym, have everybody pull up and do that. There's still guys that can, of course, bring that level up, but he's the only one really taking the time to really just go back and say, look, we're going to have open run every Thursday. Everybody pull up. And all his reps is game speed, like you said, CL Smooth. So shout out to KD. Wanted to throw that out there, man.
He'll play with high school kids too. Remember, he'll even play with high school kids.
Right. Hey,
he'll play with anybody.
He'll play with anyone.
Anybody.
Jay,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead.
You friends with all the trainers. Tell us why the guys not playing no more.
Man, half the time, bro, I don't even know the answer to it because a lot of times it frustrates me.
5 years ago, you could find a run anywhere in LA. Now, Jay, where they playing at? Maybe.
And yeah, like a lot of times in text messages when you get the call, and we're gonna have the guard whisperer come and talk about this too. So this is gonna be a great topic but a lot of times when we send a text, a lot of the text is who's gonna be there. It ain't like I'm gonna play. It's like who's gonna be there first.
And that's the problem.
If the names ain't good enough, you ain't getting the response back. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's true.
Which is unfortunate, but that's literally how it is. And that's why I meant to say KD. Because when you say his name, majority of the time, the run is going to be cracking. And then more guys that you don't really think are going to be there end up showing up. That's usually how it goes. But I do not know, to your point, Ray,
like college is
like that.
College, they don't have open gym.
College right now, I'll just tell you off this summer what happened. So even in the NBA runs, there's several schools, I'm not going to name, big-time schools, high majors, that told their players, if you play an open gym, you're going to get your scholarship taken. Just being honest.
That's what I'm saying. But
and like that's
why?
Because they're like, if I guess somebody got hurt in a sanctioned open run or whatever, and then like I guess that's gone out to one of the teams, but the other team, I don't know. So like there was one situation where there was supposed to be open run, and it was majority of college kids, the top college kids around. I ain't gonna say what run it was, but top tier run, and they had to play one-on-one because one of the best players in there couldn't play in open runs. So they were like, let's turn it to ones. Literally what happened.
So how do you get better?
And that's what I'm saying. Because colleges, they don't even play. Like they can practice now. They get a certain amount of days or hours a week in the summer. They're there for summer school. 4-on-4 shell drill. They doing, they doing a college practice, which is cool. But at the end of the day, like, and then they get 1,000 made threes a day and all that, which is great. But then they don't play, bro. And you need in the summer college team, you need to fight. You need to fight with your teammates. Y'all need to go at it. You got to the senior got to go at the freshman. You know what I mean? Y'all got to compete for like who's that guy. That helps your chemistry, but they don't do that no more, bro.
They don't. Wait,
imagine a boxer never sparring. All he do is hit the bag.
Right.
He just hit the bag. He just do all that. He do all that, but he never get in and spar. How would that fight look? What type of boxer would that be? That's what we asking these hoopers to do. We ask them to be drill masters. 1-2, 1-2 crossover, 1-2 close out, blah 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 blah, and never go play and get your instincts right. Like, what is that?
Norris, do you know someone named Milton?
Yeah, I know Milton.
He said, "That's my son, Norris Cole." on TikTok.
Milton. Yeah.
And I'm glad CO Smooth said, "Who's coming, man? Watch out." He said, "It's a lot of guys who don't like basketball who play in the league, it seems." Yes, you are telling the facts. I agree with you.
They like what basketball do for them.
Exactly. I agree with you on that. And I'll give one more person. He hasn't been here a lot in LA. Shay, I always talk to you about this. Please come back to LA because you could definitely make it happen. One person though, early years when he was in LA, and we'll speak about this when Olin gets here. Not today, but when he gets on the show. But every time there was open run, Shay playing. If he in there, he playing. A lot of times we do see a lot of guys, top guys, they'll look, see who's there, they're like, I ain't playing while they're in the gym. Shay, if he's there and there's a run, he'll stay and hoop. I respect that. I got to show love to Shay on that because he always been one of those ones in the new era that if he is in LA and there's an open run, he will play in it. So much love to that. Going on to the next one. Ash, start us off. Big topic. John Jenkins. I hope you're in here because it's about to get spooky. But go ahead.
So, should G League players be able to go back to college? That has been the topic of even last week. Oh, John said, "I'm here. Let's talk about it."
Talk about it.
Right when I see John's name in here, I was like, yo, I know why he's here. We know why you're here.
Let's talk about it, JJ.
Go ahead, Ashton. Did you have anything else?
I was just gonna say about like the G League center, Abdullah, who got committed to BYU, but we can go ahead and start it off there.
Before we go, I'm just want to name to you guys what's going on right now. So currently right now in college basketball, there's been a situation where Cheery Darling, who played on the G League Ignite, which is no longer involved. Basically, the G League Ignite was a program where, you had some of the top prospects around the world where they would go there, during a time. It was right before the NCAA named the NIL where you can get paid for your name, image, and likeness. The NBA had started the G League Ignite, which allowed players and the top prospects to play. And then basically they played in the G League. They had their own team, which was first in NorCal. Then it moved on to Las Vegas. You had guys like, Norris Cole, John Jenkins, who's there, some NBA vets that were there with the team. You also had guys that got drafted, Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga. We had Modest Buzelis. You had Ron Holland. So many more, Scoot Henderson. So many more NBA guys, that have gotten drafted from this program. That program is no longer in existence. The NBA just stopped that. But just recently, what really kind of started the wildfire was Cheery Darling, who, from Africa, who also played in the BAL League too as well. Jay,
1 second. You missed one part about the Ignite. The Ignite was an avenue for kids who didn't want to go to college. That's the important part we're missing out. It was an avenue where kids didn't go to college, but there wasn't eligible to go to the NBA. And so they were high school kids, basically college age kids, high school and college age kids who could get paid, but not go to college because, either they didn't want to go to college or they wanted to prepare for the NBA, but they wasn't eligible for the NBA. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, no. I appreciate you dropping that knowledge. And kind of going just to what recently started this wildfire. Cheery Darling, was the first one. He ended up going to go play at Santa Clara. One thing, though, I want to say with his, He didn't never declare for the NBA draft. During that time, he did not declare for the NBA draft, and he has 2 years of eligibility. He's currently 21 years old, which is key. I want y'all to listen to the ages first too. The next one, London Johnson. He just committed to go to Louisville. He's 21 years old. He can't play until next year though. He declared for the NBA draft. He can't. So he's going to Louisville. Then we also have a player by the name of Abdullah Ahmed, who Ashton just brought up. He's from Egypt currently. He's 22 years old. Now he's going to BYU. Right now, it's been wildfire amongst the NBA. I mean, amongst college, because the coaches aren't feeling it. Rick Pitino came out and said, maybe I should just get Giannis now. He said, maybe I can just go and get Giannis and have him come play for us, at St. John's. And then Tom Izzo had his comments. Guys, go ahead, Norris. For someone who participated in the G League, with the G League Ignite and dealt with this situation, should players from the G League be allowed to go back and play in college?
I don't have a definite answer for you. I will say this. Those players in the G League Ignite program should have the opportunity too, because it's not their fault that the NBA closed their commitment that they had for those kids. So it left them in a catch-22. And I believe that if you don't declare for the draft and you're in college age, which is between 18 and 22, I think that you should be able to. As long as you don't declare for the draft and as long as you haven't stepped foot on the NBA court. I believe that if you step foot on the NBA court, meaning if you was in the G League and you got a call up and you step foot on NBA court, I think that should disqualify you from being able to go to college. But if you're of college age and you haven't declared for the draft, I think you should be able to. I mean, they paying guys in college anyway. It's not like those guys in college not getting paid. So I think that they should be able to as long as they're college age. And they don't declare for the draft. They haven't declared. But if you get a call up, you get a 10-day or you get a 2-way, I think that should disqualify you from going back to college.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to an eligibility thing, and there's gonna have to be. You look at it now. College basketball is professional sports. College sports is professional sports. You're getting paid, and these kids at some of the top schools are making $1 million plus.
More than the G League.
You're making more than.
Yeah, that's what Pro Vibe said.
I mean, I've heard the craziest things of like there's some guys who went to college for maybe 2 years, or some guys one and done, went to the draft, don't get drafted, play in the G League, then they go overseas, and they still got eligibility, and they're only like 22, 21, 22. They trying to come back to college. Now, I don't know, because it's like you got foreign kids who grow up playing EuroLeague that are leaving to come to college, or they're leaving EuroLeague, which is high level pro, and then they're coming into the draft. They're not getting drafted. They take their name out before they don't get drafted. Then they go to college. So then like it's all kind of the same pattern. So there's got to be a fine line of like what's considered pro basketball, and there's got to be, because they're looking like, oh, the G League guys are not making that much money. Where some guys in college are making more. Well, is it a money thing, or is it like a pro thing? But for sure, like Norris said, you can't get called up, be in the NBA, and then come back to college like that. Once you touch the NBA, you definitely can't come back. But if you don't get called up, I mean, why not? But there's got to be like an age limit or some type of eligibility thing. You know what I mean? But is a kid who committed to BYU, is it true that he can go there in this next semester in January, or he can't go into next season?
I'm not sure.
He can get in school. He probably can't play, though. He can probably enroll in school.
And then he can practice. So starting in January, in a month, he'll be at BYU practicing, going to school and everything. Yeah, and getting paid from BYU.
I heard from a little birdie that it's been discussed that even a player that gets drafted could potentially go back to college. You just cannot go back into the NBA draft. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
Yeah. Baseball let you do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Number one draft pick.
Don't sign that contract.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But what about if you played in the NBA and you go back down?
No, you can't play. You can't play. Back down. Nah,
hey man, it's been discussed. I'm just letting you know.
No.
I think everybody's in a tight spot because the NCAA for years they've been getting backlash for the millions and billions of dollars that they've been making off all these college athletes. So now it's like, man, we got to pay these kids. Jay, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago we did an episode and we were talking about them getting brand deals, like getting free food and like a car and things like that. Now we never thought it would get to a level where these guys are making $2 million a year. So I mean, you look at it now, like it's professional sports. So it's going to come down to like I don't know. They're going to have to change a lot of rules, and there's going to have to be some new rules and regulations here because it's no different from a pro player at the age of 19 or 20 years old that is playing EuroLeague, who's playing against grown men every day, but then they can still come over to the draft, take their name out like we states, and then they can go to college. So what's the difference?
I'm saying though, that's why I'm like, bro, what's the problem? Why can't we just do that from?
You can't play in the NBA though and then come down. Like,
yeah, come on.
The NBA is the pinnacle.
Someone was like, "Man, we might as well get LeBron."
The NBA is definitely the pinnacle. We want to keep a separation from NCAA versus NBA. We have to keep that separation.
But, hey, the confusion though for me though, say a guy plays in EuroLeague, he can go back to college, bro. EuroLeague is arguably the second best league in the world. Am I not mistaken?
College age though. Make sure it's college. Remember the age though.
Yeah, and age too, guys.
25,
you have
26.
to be around the threshold. You cannot. Yeah. The NCAA has already come out. It's a case-to-case basis, and a lot of the determining factor is the age. Whether you're, under that right age guideline to, be, a senior, junior in that realm. So that's what they do look at too. Thanks for the clear up, Norris, on that. But Ray and Norris and Ashton, what is the difference from going to EuroLeague and then going to play in high school? Play in college, then going from the NBA and going back down to play in college?
It's a big difference, brother. It's a big difference. It's a difference from EuroLeague.
I get what you're saying, but let's talk about it though. Luka Doncic played in EuroLeague. A lot of your top prospects, everyone that you could think of from Europe has pretty much played in the EuroLeague. Them dudes didn't go back down to college.
Yeah, but they couldn't either.
Down from college, from EuroLeague to college, people would have been complaining crazy.
Well, you remember Ernest Cancer? Ernest Cancer couldn't play at Kentucky because of that. Ernest Cancer was the top. He was the top prospect coming out of. He was the top 17-year-old, 18-year-old prospect in the world. And they didn't let him. They let him enroll in school, and then they did some more research and looked and seen that he played in the pro league in the Turkish pro league, and got paid.
Was that before NIL? That was before NIL, though.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, they didn't let him do it, though. The point was, they found out he was a pro and was playing in the pros, and they didn't let him do it. Because with overseas,
see what John said.
The man
can't play in college.
He said Dink and Sherry for sure should have had the option for college because of Adam Silver ending the program before their 2-year Ignite contract ended. Everyone else, it's very situational based. I don't like it because of the gray area. Well, John, just from what I've been hearing, Dink can go back to college. I think you probably heard the same thing. I heard Dink could go back to college. Even now, though he declared for the draft, I believe that he can. I think Dink wants to play in with the G League right now, from what I've heard in terms of that. But I do think he still has the option to go back. If I'm not mistaken, he still does have the option to go back to school because of what happened with the Ignite, to be honest. But what were you saying?
No, I was going to say Dink. I don't think Dink wants to go back to college. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's what I've been.
I don't think he wants to go back to college. Go to college at all.
I feel like there's going to be like a lot of lawsuits and stuff attached to this. I don't know why, but you got to really have
Why? The NCAA, like, yo, open the door. Come on, guys. Hey, y'all making this better for us. Come on.
But I'm saying, like, it sucks if you want to go back to college and then you can't because of one stipulation. But to your point, Jordan, like with the EuroLeague guys and stuff like that, I just feel like it's really confusing.
Well, the people that come from overseas, sometimes they playing for, like, if you know anything from overseas, they have the big team, then they have like the Esquire teams.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Esquire guys, they don't get paid. Even though they can get called up and play on the big team, they don't necessarily get paid. And so some guys that play EuroLeague, they're not like on the EuroLeague squad. They're on the Esquire club squad, they just get called up to play, and then they go back and practice with the Esquire squad. So they're not necessarily, even though it looks like they're playing EuroLeague, they're not necessarily getting paid.
Yeah.
And so sometimes
Okay.
that's the case on what's going on. But I think the reason why we have to figure it out is because it's making it hard for high schoolers to get scholarships now. High school seniors are now no longer able to get scholarships because, one, the transfer portal is
Yeah, I was about
making,
to say the portal
and
kind of
then
killed everything.
you got the portal, and then now you adding on pros can come back to school. So that's a double whammy for high school seniors. So I think that's why we might have to go to the Supreme Court for legislation so they can get a grip on this thing, so high schoolers can go to college and get a scholarship. If not, you're gonna have some of the top prospects having to go D2 NAIA, and then after 2 years transfer to their D1. That's gonna be the thing to do now. Like, hey, listen, we like you as a senior in high school. We go to school for 2 years, and then we'll bring you over to Kentucky. Hey, go to JUCO, even though you already qualified academically. Go to JUCO so that they don't count against your eligibility, and then we'll come and get you when we're ready.
Hey
That's
man,
what they
but then
gonna have
that
to do.
becomes a problem because then you're gonna be too old. You're gonna be 22 and you're too old
Now,
now.
JUCO, there's no age limit. If you come from JUCO, there's no age. That's only for
But I'm
pros.
saying when they're looking at you, didn't they say like age is a weakness? I know that was like one thing that we were talking about, but
Yeah, but they can also go by you a freshman though. They'll look at you as, hey, he a freshman. A 22-year-old freshman that came from JUCO, he's a freshman.
22-year-old freshman sounds insane, Norris.
Can do it.
That's what they leading to. That's why they got to get a grip on what's going on.
Oh my
Because the
goodness.
players have the keys right now, and like,
Yes.
look at this, like, look at the transfer portal. What you said, like, how is it that you could be playing in the NCAA tournament and you could say, "I'm gonna enter the portal," and I'm gonna just go to another school?
Oh yeah.
How is it we're talking college football playoffs? There's a conference tournament starts this weekend, and I think the college football portal opened today. So
It
like,
is.
guys don't play in these bowl games because they don't want to get hurt for the NFL. Guys in the NCAA tournament, they're unhappy with their situation. The coach don't play them. They're in the portal. They can just transfer. So like, we're in a time where like you can enter and you can leave your school whenever, go to another team, get another bag real quick. You can play in the G League. You can be a pro. You can leave school. You can come back. You can be that guy from Europe. You can come over, try to get drafted. That don't work. You can try to, get somewhere else.
College.
Then you can go to college and get paid. So like, right now, I think like the NCAA doesn't really know what to do. The professional leagues don't really know what to do, and like the fact that the NCAA is in like a chokehold because they have to pay you and they have to allow you to go to JUCO now for 2 years, and then you can come back and still get 4 years of Division I eligibility. Like the players are winning right now, and they're taking advantage of it until
Until
Yeah,
they change.
someone I don't know who can come in and clean it up.
Do you
Like,
think the agents are winning in this too?
yeah,
Man,
because
bootleg agents is hitting the lick right now.
Okay. Well,
Oh
that'll
man, they hitting the
that'll
lick.
be its own topic. We'll get an agent on here to really talk to y'all about the percentages, because what y'all hear in terms of what's going on with the agents, and this is kind of nuts.
John made a good point.
John said, okay, so he said, how do you feel about London though? So London is basically a player. He's 21 years old. He played in the G League Ignite. He committed to Louisville. He cannot play until next year in 2026. He said, how do you feel about London though? That's my guy, but it doesn't feel right. All because he didn't declare he's eligible for college still. If London goes crazy and averages 25 and they win a championship, is he all of a sudden a first round pick? Question mark. Or they have to, or are they going to judge him for playing against pros for 3 years?
Man, so what have you done for me lately? If he go there and average 25 and tear the NCAA up, he probably gonna get drafted in the first round. Probably will.
Yeah.
Especially because he's at Louisville. He's at a Power 5, so that means he's gonna have to go against other lottery picks. So that means he putting them in the torture rack. So they probably will draft him.
And then I also film on where they say, oh, well, we've seen him play against these pros all these last couple of years, and we don't see him this and that. Like, I don't know. They always create a narrative. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know the perfect way to go about it now.
Right.
Because I love what y'all had going on with the G League Ignite program. I thought it was beneficial. I thought it was with NBA guys, you NBA coaches, you got the scouts coming in. They teach you how to live the lifestyle of an NBA player just to get you, one step closer to the league. They take that away. It's all a money thing now with college and all this stuff. All these competitors. I mean, what is it? OTE for high school kids only got to go to high school no more. You can go play in a, you can like. There's so many different things now, bro. That I don't know, man. I don't know how we're even judging kids anymore. It's I don't know.
So
It's
I got a
giving kids.
question.
Oh, go ahead, Ashton.
Oh, my bad. I got a question sent to me. So what about if you play summer league? Should you still be able to go back then? That was sent to me.
What did this kid play summer league? That's going to Did he play summer league? Well,
John, did London play summer league or Cheery? I'm trying to remember if they did.
I think they did.
yeah.
I know Dink. I honestly know Dink could go back, so I'm pretty sure. I know Dink played, and I know he could go
Yeah.
back. So I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they did. I think Cheery did for sure. Yeah, I thought Cheery did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly-
That's where there's a dynamic. Is it? What are we talking about? Pro? Are we talking about amount of money they made, or like what are we talking about here? Because, you know, when Norris and I were coming out, like when you left school, you couldn't go back. Like now, like we were talking about a couple episodes, you can go to the NBA draft combine. I could go work out for the Clippers, the Lakers, the Spurs. I can go work out for 10 NBA teams, get feedback. You know, we like you, but you're gonna get drafted in the second round. Like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go to school. Before, bro, we
That's
took
cool.
a piece of paper and the team
Yeah.
right like where they thought you was gonna get drafted. And if
I
they
kinda
say
like
you
that.
might be going between 25 and 40, like you taking a risk. Like I could be a second round pick, or I don't know what it's gonna be. So maybe I'm gonna go back to school, get better for a year. But now it's like you can go get the answers from them face to face in the facility. You got the gear, you got the socks, everything.
I like that.
And I can come back to school. You know what I mean? So
You don't like it? You don't like it, right? I love that.
I
No.
think it's cool. I think it's cool.
yeah,
But it creates an extra dynamic, though. It creates an extra dynamic. So like it makes the school be on hold. It makes recruiting be on hold. You know, it's a lot going on right now, and until they get a grip. One thing I will say is the NCAA's fault, though. That's what they get. They should have been paying. They should have did this years ago, and then we would have had it figured out by now.
yeah.
But now it's all happening at once, so we trying to figure it out as we go.
We missed out on a lot of
And-
money, fellas.
and real quick,
I missed out on hair
people-
products, Head and Shoulders with the
Facts, you for
type of
sure
stuff.
could
Oh
have.
my
man, that boy Norris would have been on there with a flat top, Head and Shoulders. Make sure you get yours.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, yo, facts. Flat top Cole. Yeah, John, you ain't lying. But Norris did say something that I really want to talk about. I'm playing the music. If you're in high school, get in the gym right now.
Right now.
You guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble. Bruh, if I can get a G League guy compared to a high school guy, if you're not in the top of the rankings, guys, it's going to be, even for the guys at the top of the rankings, a lot of y'all are very high maintenance. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm paying you a lot of money. I know if my man from the G League going back to college, I know what I'm getting. I'm just being honest. If you're giving me that option, I might take that option. I'm not going to lie. High school guys.
And the European.
And the European guys, too.
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
coming too.
And the transfer portal. The transfer portal.
Yeah, oh my God.
You're already fighting against the portal. You got to look at overseas and you got to look at the G League. It's time to get in the gym.
It's time to get up.
Right.
Get up. Yeah.
Get up.
Right.
Hey,
God.
if I'm Duke or if I'm Kentucky or one of these high major schools and a kid from high school talking about where I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get this, I'm looking like, man, there's a 22-year-old that just got finished playing in the SEC that want that same thing that's better than you now. I'm gonna take that because as a coach, I get judged off wins and losses. So I'm gonna take that. And he's a graduate too. So the graduation part matters too. Even more benefits. He's a graduate. He's playing for free, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. So high school kids, you better get in the gym.
Get in the gym for sure. Oh, by the way, NTD made a good point. Who will be doing push-ups today before we end? Ashton, it is sit-up time. It is sit-up time. You thought that we was gonna forget?
Oh yeah.
You thought we were gonna forget? Finish him. Ashton, it is time. Yeah, I know you shocked. We did not miss it. We did not miss it. It's sit-up time. Go ahead. Show that Christmas tree. It's time.
Yeah.
I'll read what John Jenkins is saying while Ashton prepares for her workout plan.
It's not fair. Mind you,
to be the test
Drop
on
down
YouTube
and get your legal loan.
being able to see what elite players are doing for the games and their bodies. They still don't take advantage of it. Me and Norris talk about that all the time. You are not lying. You are not lying. Sit up time. Let's get it. We're not playing no games over here.
She put the tree up today for sure. Okay. Them the new Harden.
Stu game cray.
Harden.
Shout out to Harden.
Shout out to James Harden. But James Harden, he be doing James Harden.
He do his sit-ups though.
He do them sit-ups. That's why he got them VTs, because he do them sit-ups. It's time. There we go.
We're gonna count them out.
1,
yeah.
2,
Okay.
Man, hold on. Put that,
3. I don't hear y'all.
4. There we go.
5. Yeah.
Here we go.
6.
7.
8.
There we go.
9.
10.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. We got to do this. We got to play this. Ashton, we want to report you back. You came back from the gods, from the heaven of gods, for losing your picks yesterday. Thank you, Ashton, for doing your sit-ups. You are one of a kind, the very first person to ever have to do any type of workout plan on the stream. Congratulations.
Hey, I'm gonna need to run it back. We need to do our over and unders right now.
Time. It is time. It is time. And I'm at 1%. It is not time for me. Hold on. Where is my phone at? Where my hold on, let me plug this in so we don't lose what's going on. But we're gonna do our picks for today. You know the drill.
Today. Yeah, shut up. I can't breathe.
I'm glad you did that like a champion.
Oh, I can't wait for you to lose. I can't wait.
I don't know.
You lost
the
already.
bitterness. Hey, Ray, you the sibling rivalry right there.
Yeah,
I can't. Hey, you guys are not
personal.
exempt below. You guys are not exempt.
Hey,
I'm talking to everybody.
You should have took our picks. That's all.
Yeah, you should have picked right. We didn't tell you to pick wrong. Pick right.
We're on the under on Shea. The under on Shea.
Hey, the under on Shea is crazy, bro. Yeah, facts. Yo, son.
Wait, what was the under on him for? Wait, what was the under on him?
This is why it was crazy. Shea had 26. You saw the Netflix doc where he said, I feel like if I don't score 30, it's a bad game. I went to that source for that. That was the easiest pick of them all. And you went
over on that.
No, I don't think you did.
Was that our second one?
No, that was our first one.
Shea was the last.
I put over on Shea. Hey, yo. Oh my God.
You still lost, actually.
Oh my God.
You lost.
Maybe it was the Brunson.
So you guys are liars.
It might be the Brunson pick. I don't know which pick it was, but you lost.
Yeah. Did you go under for his assist? You did go under for his assist.
I went over, under, over.
Oh, yeah, you went under on his assist. That's where you lost.
Yeah, he had double-double.
Yeah, he had a double-double. In and out style.
DJ.
Wait, but Jordan, so no one else lost one?
Huh?
Only one we lost was VJ. It was Matt, Tyrese, 45 PRR.
I definitely won because I went the below for the Tyrese.
Bro, so me, Norris, and Ray only did. Wait, hold on.
I think
yeah. Get your calculations, Ash. Go ahead. Yeah. We'll wait.
Go ahead, Jordan. Get the picks. I'm calculating.
All right, picks set today. Chat. We need you guys involved. You guys know what's at stake. We are taking no prisoners. You hear me? No prisoners will be taken. Ashton thought that the butt whooping wasn't coming. You know how you go hide in the room and you're like, yo, I think my parents are going to forget. No, we didn't forget, Ashton. Drop down and give me them sit-ups. All right, next time. All right, let's
count
get
your
to
days, man. Count your days.
Number one. Hey, number one. Michael Porter Jr., who is balling this year. We're going to start off with him. 24.5 points today. Over or under?
Who they playing?
They play Chicago. Do you want me to read the numbers from the last few games?
Nah, I'm going over. Straight up.
What do we have to go over on?
Over 24 points, right?
No, 24.5. So if he gets to 24, you lose. Just
And
letting you know.
they play the Bulls.
24.5.
They
They play the Bulls.
And he's
Yep.
averaging, how much he's averaging? 25?
He's averaging 24.9. The last game he had was 21 point. No. Sorry, guys. The last game that he had 35.
They're playing at home too, huh? No. They're in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm going over.
Yeah, I'll say.
I'm scared.
Ooh.
All right, I'm going over.
Over. Yeah, I'll go over. Jordan, you know you got to go over too.
I'm going over, bro. I'm going over. First off, I looking at the shot attempts. He had 24 shot attempts.
Jordan, you gotta tell us this stuff, bro.
Wow.
Hey,
Jordan's insider trading, man. He's
that's what I'm
trading.
saying.
Look, guys, my phone right here, bro. I'm looking at it from here. I'm literally choosing off the rip.
Yeah, you
All
got
right.
that. Last couple.
Next one. Nikola Jokic, 30.5 points against Indiana. Over or under? I'm gonna start. I'm going under.
Why?
They're playing Indiana, and it's in Denver.
It's at Indiana.
He might not play the whole game.
That's why Jordan's thinking too. They say Jordan is like he's gonna
under too fast paced. I'm not gonna tell you why until after they choose their pick.
No, I'm with you on that. I'll say under because he's not gonna. Nah, I'll go under because he ain't gonna play.
Over 35. Over 35.
No, over 30, right?
30.5 points.
I'll say under, even though it would be a good game to get the numbers. Yeah, because someone else ain't playing. That's why Jordan ain't telling us.
Yeah,
nah, it's not that. I'm low key kind of regretting my pick, but
yeah, I said over. Okay, Jordan's under.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know, cause some days Joker just stay at the 28, 29. Then other days he'd go for 50. That's
what I'm saying. I'm kind
of. Same with the Clips.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over.
All right, Norris, we're in this together, big dog.
I'm with you on it though, Jay. But
I'm going on. Only reason why I went under is because, but this is where it gets tricky. Denver did lose that game to the Mavs, and I think Jokic may come out and go a little crazy, bro. But it's Indiana. But Indiana been playing teams tough too, so I'm a little bit nervous. He might go for 30. I might lose that. Dang it. All right, next one. Let's go into the assist category. Dang, I went under. Donovan Mitchell versus Portland, who's been frying. They have him at 5 assists, over or under.
How many does he average?
Wow.
I think he averages like 6.
And they play who?
Portland.
Over 5.
Over.
Is Garland playing?
Garland's playing.
I'm gonna say over.
6 assists. He needs to get 6 dimes tonight. He averaged 5.
I'm going under.
Oh no.
I'm going over, guys. I'm going over. I don't know. I'm not looking at stats either. I'm going over.
Right?
You said 5.5 assists?
I said over.
No,
I said
5.
over.
Oh, you said over? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Look, Ashley got her pin out so she don't lose. Ashley, what'd you say?
I put over, but I think we all have different choices now. So, oh no. Ray and Jordan have the same.
Make sure you have a.
Ray and Jordan have the same.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Last one for today. Dang, I'm nervous that he's not going to play.
If Ray and Jordan lose, if they have the same one, they got to do double. They have to do 20.
All right. Point and Lonzo is playing. Yeah, Pro Vibes. That's what I'm saying. I still went over, bro. Man, I might lose. Let's do this. Points, rebounds, assists. Ooh, perfect one. Perfect.
That's
points, rebounds, assists. Right? James Harden.
Oh.
At Atlanta. A lot of stuff's going on too. By the way, there was some more news on the Chris Paul situation. So I'm going to read it for you guys. Clippers were stuck at the Miami airport. This is 1 minute ago. Sources. This is sources. You know how allegedly. Well, sources. Actually, it's not allegedly. These are sources. I believe this. Clippers were stuck at the Miami airport yesterday for nearly 6 hours due to mechanical issues, which significantly delayed team's arrival to Atlanta. A long day following another bad loss ended with the teammates finding out in the middle of the night that Chris Paul had been let go, which makes sense. So that was just reported. But back to James Harden. 40.5 PRA, which means points, rebound, assists all together. Over or under?
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Over 40? You said if it has to be over 40?
40.5 points, rebounds, assists. 40.5. So it has to be 41.
So what that mean? Like that mean if you get like 30 and 10 with 0 assists, 30 and 10 with 0 rebounds, that was
he don't get there.
You don't get
He's at 40. He got to get to 41. Mind you, he is averaging 27 points a game.
But is that enough to get it to that?
He's averaging 9 assists.
Yeah, and he's got to keep solidifying himself to make sure he makes the All-Star game.
Atlanta been hooping, and they got perimeter defenders though.
And it's Atlanta.
I'm gonna go under.
They got it.
Norris, I need you not to say that, bro. You got to be quiet over here, bro.
Bro, what? Hey, yo, Jordan's a cheater.
I don't want you to tell anybody what's going on around here,
Thanks,
bro.
Norris. Norris is great.
At them the last time they played. He had a chance to win the game too. Tough shot at the end. The European kid went crazy that game. He had like 8 threes, right?
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool. I like him.
But James got off that game, though. I ain't gonna lie. James was hooping. It's one of them teams that they can't really. I mean, yeah, they got the perimeter defenders and whatnot, but he can still get a bucket on the boys.
Pick your poison, Ray.
Man, I'll go with the beard. I think he'll come out and show why he's that guy today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go over.
I think I'm going under, bro. I think they're going to blitz him immediately. Is
Kawhi playing?
Kawhi is playing.
Yeah, but James is. I'm going to go over because he's seen everything. It ain't nothing new to him.
Yeah, he has seen everything. I'm going under, bro. Hey, Pro Vibe said over for Fear the Beard.
Yeah, I'm going out. I'm rocking with James. I'm nervous about all my picks, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
We all got different ones too. No one's
Hold on, let's go. Hold on. Let's see the last time that they did play against each other.
James got off. And he missed the game winner.
I'm gonna look that up right now. James Harden versus the Atlanta Hawks. The last time they played against each other
was home.
It was home. I don't know why they don't have the recent 2025 joint on.
You kind of look like I got freckles.
Hold on, I just put it in. I just put that.
There
you go, Paul.
11.
Yeah.
25 and 11.
We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble.
I watched that game, and y'all should have been at the game, so I don't know what y'all.
Ashton was at the game.
I was focused on V. We lost. I didn't go to the Clippers locker.
Must have had a camera going.
I did not go to the Clippers locker room after that loss. I went straight to V and said, "Hey, buddy, how you feeling, dog?"
35, 10, 11.
35, 10, 11 is crazy.
I watched that game. And
35, 10, and 11. My God. And I went under. I'm going to stick with the under, guys. There's no way. They're going to watch the film. Hey, guys, look, this is what we got to do. We got to trap this guy. He went crazy on it. I'm going under.
Last time in the second half, it didn't work.
You're staying with your guys' option?
I'm staying under.
Lock in? You're locking in?
Lock it in.
Ray?
Yeah, you can lock mine in.
Jordan?
I'm locked in.
All right, I'm locked in too.
Guys, appreciate all of y'all too, by the way.
You gonna do pull-ups, Ray?
Shoulder press. I'll bring the 15 dumbbells.
Nah, you got to do push-ups, bro. Ashton got him the sit-ups. You got to do the push-ups, bro.
Ashton switched it up.
Always.
Ashton said she could do it.
Ashton was supposed to do push-ups too, bro. She's an athlete. She ain't one of these girls that can't do no push-ups.
Can I do
Hey, I'm retired and I'm trying to get my abs back.
Can I do the shoulder press?
Nah, push-ups for us. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, Ray.
We got to do the push-ups. You already know the drill.
Right.
Yeah, fact. Appreciate y'all for joining us. We'll be back on tomorrow. We will let you guys know. Possibly have a guest with the Guard Whisperer.
Whoa,
we are working that out.
Adidas signed a brand deal with Club 520 Podcast. They signed them to a sneaker deal.
Damn, that's
major.
That's crazy.
That's major.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I knew about that. That was like they've been doing that for like the last 2 months. They've been doing that.
Hey, we're next. You saw what was under the tree. You see what's under the tree.
We don't see what's under the tree. It don't look like anything. So I need you to pull that camera down. I was about to say, Ashton, you ain't got no presents. Okay, I bet.
Dang, Jordan.
I didn't see it. Could y'all see what's under the tree? Or am I tweaking?
Nah.
Aww.
Yeah, there you go. See, there you go, Ash. We stalled you out on them sit-ups too. We didn't see if them feet were down, nothing. If them feet were up on something, just letting you know. We stalled you.
Brother is crazy.
We stalled you out.
He ain't cut no slack, Ray. Hey, tough customer.
I know once I do my push-ups, probably
give me that air fryer and then we can really talk.
Probably's never gonna be never. She's gonna be screaming while I have to do mine. So look, it's probably not gonna be never though, because you know how it goes. But yo, appreciate everybody. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. potential guest, the Guard Whisperer, Olin, trainer likes of Shea, Evan Mobley, Stephon Castle, over 100 NBA guys. One of the top trainers, potentially tomorrow. If not, we're going to work on that date. But if not, you already know we're going to keep them topics to topics. Appreciate you guys for joining us. We'll see y'all later. Yeah, she's not getting that hair fryer, y'all. She's not getting